What is going on YouTube? My name is Jal. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are making a video about my opinions and thoughts on Demon Slayer. Now the game's been out for about a week now. I've been thinking about this game, giving my opinions and stuff. Honestly, I have a lot of pros and cons when it comes to this game. I feel like it's a good amount of time for me to even make this video. It's been about a week. So I'm kind of excited, to kind of voice my opinion and also see what you guys think. You guys let me know what you guys think, if I should add, if I missed something, if I should add more pros, more cons, if you guys feel like there's something wrong with the game or something, just let me know down in the comments. And without further ado, let's get right into the video.
You're watching John Tokyo.
As you guys can see right here, I did make a little list right here, honest thoughts on Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles. Then I got a lot of pros right here, and I got some cons right here. So we're gonna go over each bullet point, and I'm gonna give my opinions on why, the pros, and talk about why I put these as cons and etc. First, we're gonna start with heavy attacks have been adjusted greatly compared to the first game. Now, what I mean by that is, if you play Demon Slayer 1, you can kind of be able to compare how the heavy attacks work. Now, the heavy attacks, they made it, in the old one, you were actually able to spam it a lot more. You were able to just, someone come attack you, dash you, or even do their ability, whatever, and they're just, spam heavy attack. And that got really annoying and repetitive after a while, and for me, very unplayable. I didn't want to play the game when that was happening. So that's a big thing. So now they actually changed the input of how you do heavy attacks, and you can actually interrupt heavy attacks now. So I think when you're holding it and you let go, you get interrupted. You have to actually hold it the entire time. Then leaves you open. So you'll do a heavy attack, and you have to hold it, and you might go across the map or whatever. And then if you let go, try to fix somebody out, and they're attacking you, you're gonna get interrupted. So I think it's actually a really good balance how they decided to change how the heavy attack works in Demon Slayer 2. Now we got to talk about push block. Push block is probably the #1 thing every Demon Slayer person does. Obviously, they get aggressed by somebody, they start spamming push block. So push block spam was a big problem in Demon Slayer 1. It was very defensive. Every time someone got close to you, push block, it pushed them back. You had to come back. It was just very strong, in my opinion. But now in Demon Slayer 2, you have push blocks where I do feel like it's a little inconsistent, but I also feel like it's something that maybe we have to learn still. Maybe it's still too early. I have moments where I think I understand how it works, where I think you can only push block during the end of the combo. Only push block during the end of the combo or the beginning of the combo. I've noticed while attacking, you can't really push block while someone's doing their ability while in the middle of it. Usually when I'm spamming it, trying to get somebody off of me, nothing's happening. I'm push blocking, but they're not getting pushed back. So I noticed that typically they're getting pushed back after the combo is done or the combo just starts. I feel, in my opinion, it's a lot better because, like I said before, it was a problem. A lot of people, it's kind of hard to break people's guards. You just push block, and then same with the heavy attacks, you just add heavy attacks, and you're able to pretty much do whatever you want. Next one is no longer has delay on inputs. I feel this game I personally feel there's a better, there's no longer input delay. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, yeah, that was just on PS4. Even on PS5, on Demon Slayer 1, there was some input delay, and it was kind of it just made the game, just online in general. I don't know if you guys played Jump Force. Jump Force kind of felt like it was some delay to it, just hitting inputs, whatever. It feels like there was just some type of delay inputted into the game, on purpose almost. Whereas in Demon Slayer 2 now, it kind of feels like maybe they noticed that, or maybe they were trying to go for something different, but it does feel a lot smoother compared to the first one in terms of input delay. Next, we have more characters and potential for way more content. Now, we already see a lot more characters compared from Demon Slayer 1 to Demon Slayer 2, and not to mention the characters that we can get from like the manga and stuff, and even like they can even add other characters and stuff that like that we found in story mode. They could add so many more characters, especially since the game just came out. You know, we're gonna be getting updates and stuff, so I'm really excited about stuff like that. And honestly, I would love for them to add, this is like not kind of really the same thing, but like I would love for them to add like some type of character customization. Now, not CAC, where you can like take people's abilities and stuff. I think they need to leave that out of video games. I already have my opinion on that on like other videos. I don't I don't like or respect CACs like that and stuff like Xenoverse or whatever. But I would love some type of cool extra detail, depth, character customization, along with adding more characters into the game. I think that would be really cool. Next is the story mode mini games running around. So we have the story mode. Honestly, I have so much. I actually have fun doing the story mode. Now we all know Bandai, they're really good when it comes to making story mode games. Like we talk about how they're not so good at making like online games. They're like, it's like it's kind of there, it's kind of not, but they're really good at making story mode games. I brought this example up many times. We have Storm, we have Kakura, we have pretty much all the Storm series. I mean, that's their main thing that they're known for. Then they have Demon Slayer. Now Demon Slayer came out really good. The Storm mode was amazing. Quick time events, all of that. Now you play Demon Slayer 2, it's that, but like times 10 in my opinion. Like you have so much more to do. You can run around. You wasn't able to run around in Naruto story mode, and you wasn't able to run around. And what I mean by run, like actually like sprint, like full on type of just, you know, booking it. And then, you know, and you can run around and jump, and you can, you know, I don't get bored. Like I'm playing the story mode now, I'm literally running out through the entire map. I'm looking for, you know, stuff that I might have missed. And also I'm like a really big critic. You know, I hate on a lot of stuff if I feel like it's not like generally good. And I feel like I'm playing the story mode, I'm like, wait, this is crazy. Like I'm having fun on this, just running around. And I feel like that's like something that's really good that they added to the story mode. Like I love the story mode on Demon Slayer way more than I did on Naruto, only because of how much they went into it. Like Naruto, you'll fight somebody in a part of the story mode. Like for example, you'll fight like Madara or something who's part of the story mode, and then like he'll have like a regular health bar, and he'll fight like the CPU. Like he'll just randomly backdash and then throw a shuriken at you. I'm like, bro. But when you find like a random demon on Demon Slayer, you know, who's the CPU, like they actually feel like some type of like boss. It's actually kind of crazy. Then I want to get into the mini games. Now the mini games, they have mini games in the first one. They have more mini games this one. I feel like they're a lot of fun. They're actually like they have like this guitar one, and then they just have like a whole bunch more. I can't think off the top of my head, but the mini games, Sermo as a whole, it's just a lot better. Next is rank, casual, and group match. To have multiple game modes early on is a big one. Now the reason why I even put this in here is Naruto, even the old Naruto's, Demon Slayer, some of these games didn't have these game modes at the beginning of the game. Connections, like we were complaining, I remember we complaining about this term, they wouldn't have group match, custom, they wouldn't have player match, and it was kind of like a problem because like when you have games like this, especially when the older ones have it, you kind of go in with expectations of having these things. So it's kind of like, you know, it became like a little bit of a problem when we didn't have it. But for Demon Slayer 2 to come out with all these things right off the bat, I feel is a big one in my opinion. Next we have tournaments. Now tournaments is something I thought to add. You know, I feel like it's a pro. You know, a lot of people, you know, they feel like they're good enough, especially from the first Demon Slayer. You wanna hop into a tournament, show your skills, earn rewards, whatever, right? I think it's really cool that they decided to add the tournaments very early on too. You know, just play for tournaments. You don't get money from it. You just get like little, I think emblem, like profile pictures and stuff like that. But I think it's cool, like the idea of it just adding tournaments early on. I think that's just cool. I think it really helps the community to want to like try to get better and just have fun. Next we have events. Now events is something else I thought I should add. It kind of reminded me of Connections, Naruto Storm Connections. They would do like these small events where you would pick one side, like Naruto versus Sasuke, Orochimaru versus, I don't know, Jiraiya. Like they would do like their own little events. You'll fight people, you'll earn like little rewards and stuff. You'll be on one side of the team during the end of the month, I think. They'll find out who wins, they'll tally up the scores, and It's like a little thing, nothing too crazy. I thought it was cool that they added something. I never really took it too serious, but I think it's cool that they decided to add it in Demon Slayer too. Next, we have a fast-paced story if need be. The reason why I put fast-paced story if needed is because the story can. So I did the story. So if you want to just do the story, you want to just pay attention just to the story, you can do that if you want to. If you want to do everything else on the story, you can also do that. Now the story, just the story, doesn't take that long. I think it's really good that they have the story to where you can do just the story, you can do side missions, you can do like the fragments and stuff like that, you can even watch it. It personally, it didn't take me that long to get through all of it. I think it's really good that it can be fast. You can also go back and you can pay attention to what you want to. You can have it take longer if need be, and I think it's really cool that you have the option to do that. Next, we are getting into the cons, guys. We are in the cons. These are things we hate about this game. All right. First, we are talking about push blocks. Exactly what I was talking about earlier. So push blocks, what I was saying earlier is push blocks don't actually connect as much. You know, sometimes it's hard to get the push block out. It's not, for me, it's kind of inconsistent. I don't really know exactly how to properly do it. Sometimes I push block somebody and then they get pushed back and then they're right back on me. I don't know exactly how to do it properly, and I feel like there is some inconsistency there that we're gonna have to try to figure out. Maybe, like I said, maybe it's just something I don't understand. Next is netcode / game crashing, resulting in restrictions to play. Now, me personally, you get like these random game crashes, and then like it'll take you back to life and be like, hey, you know, make sure to fix your net so it doesn't happen again. And I'm just like, you know, I got banned one time for like this literally happened like 5 times consecutively. Then I ended up getting banned for like 24 hours. So I think that it's something that needs to be changed. I feel like they should change that. I know they're doing it for the good, for like so people don't rage quit, but at least make it to where like if they do rage quit, they lose points, and the person that they rage quit on or whatever, disconnected on, gets their point. Kind of like how Jump Force did. When you rage quit on Jump Force, you lose your points and they get their points. That's like the best system ever. That way, if something does happen, you don't get banned. You can earn your points back for the matches you do win, and everybody's happy. Next is limited to only 2 bars of TCB, and I mean total concentration breathing used for like ults and transformations and stuff like that. Now, it's not that big a deal, but I wanted to put it in there because we used to have 3 bars, and I do think it was personally better, especially given you kind of have to play a certain way. A lot of people play patient, and that's fine. I think that's how the game needs to be played. You have to play like kind of strategic in a way. It's like playing chess, but like a fighting game also. But I feel for that reason, we should be able to accumulate more power like we had before. Hence the 3 bars. But like I said, that's nothing crazy, just my opinion. Next, I want to talk about the parry system. Now, the parry system is like horrible. I'm just gonna start off with that. The parry system is like really bad. You will literally parry somebody right when they dash you or hit you. It won't come out. I've even gotten parried. I wish I recorded this. I even gotten parried before. I parried them. I had the whole like animation and then got hit right after. Guy, he did like 2 attacks. I can't remember exactly what it was. It may have been Guillaume, like his little spinning around move. I parried it, and then what happened was I got hit again, like right after. And I'm like, so the parry system is really bad. Either it doesn't work, it's inconsistent, and not to mention, I think parry's also kind of useless in a way, because even if you do parry somebody, you do less damage than you would if you don't parry somebody. You actually do more damage with a regular base combo, or if you hit somebody with a red bar combo. I think parry just kind of needs to be changed all entirely. And last but not least, Dsync issues during online matches. Now this one, I'm sure everybody's been experiencing something similar. Now correct me if I'm wrong. I'm like positive not everybody's GG no reading me, right? Like I would win a game or lose a game, and it's like not letting me play them again. And I feel like I'm not like, this isn't just happening to me. I've had my friends complain about it. People saying like, oh, like these guys are just like leaving. They're leaving after one game, whether they lose or win. And you know, a few people have complained about it. It's hard to kind of tell. Like, I think we had a similar issue in Connection to where somebody would leave the game and you'll be stuck on the rematch screen and you wouldn't know if they're gone or not. It's kind of like, I think that's something very similar going on to Demon Slayer 2, and hopefully they fix this issue, because it's like, I think we're both there waiting for a rematch and nobody's able to actually hit rematch because of the desync. Thanks for watching this video together. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if I missed any type of pros or cons. These are the ones that just came to my mind. These are the ones that I've experienced just by playing the game. Like I said, it's only been about a week now, so let me know if I missed anything down in the comment section. Let me know if you've noticed some things that even now just make you mad about the game, and let me know your honest opinions about the game in What do you think they should add? Also, guys, I wanted to point out I am, and I know I've been talking, kind of hinting at it, I guess a little bit in like my video description. I do have my own Discord. I am gonna leave the link to the Discord down below in the description. Make sure you guys check it out. You know, it's kind of early. I just started it, you know, not too long ago. I'm still trying to get things like fixed and stuff, get things good, but make sure you guys join my Discord. Link is going to be down in the description. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. That's also going to be linked down in the description. And thanks for watching this video. Until next time.